How do you remember this?
Because it's reverse of 709 Tiffin Street.
Oh, okay. So, it's been a while. I don't know how anybody else remembers this. I don't know how you remember it.
I suppose I wrote it enough times. Looked at the sign on the house to make sure I had the right house.
Yeah. The lighting just isn't good this way. Let's go this way.
I need to set somewhere else.
I need to move, so I'm moving.
Is the glasses going to interfere?
907 or 709.
907 Napoleon Street,
Okay. What about it?
Fremont, Ohio.
Yes.
That's all I know about that.
Mm-hmm.
So moving day come, and John and his helpers, who I do not remember who they were, sprayed every piece of furniture thoroughly with some kind of bug spray and put it in a U-Haul to make sure that we wouldn't be taking any termites with us. After all, they had been burrowing into the floor near the piano.
Wow.
And it did destruction to an X-ray box that I had my big pages of sheet music in. So we got moved. Now we had an upstairs that was a winding stairway. Didn't particularly care for that, but we got used to it. And now the kids would catch the school bus to go to school instead of walking to school or me driving them. It wasn't long until Dean was told where he was going to be able to work since Erie Army Depot was phasing out.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was now going to be at Newark, Ohio,
Okay.
at the Newark Air Force Base.
Hmm.
It soon became Newark Air Force Station. They did not have planes coming and going and so on and so forth, so it was no longer but the first name it gave you. At this place, on our way down, hauling a bunch of stuff, we were pulled over by the highway patrol. I forget why, but Dean was doing something that wasn't right, and he was given a warning. And I thought, boy, what a welcome to Newark, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
We got settled, and our stuff got settled further. And now we have a big kitchen and a big living room the same size.
Oh, no, wait a minute here. Now, if I recall correctly, didn't we live at Oak Harbor first?
Yeah, that's where I had the winding staircase. Did I forget to say Oak Harbor?
I don't know. I never heard the word, but you might have said it. Sorry. Okay, it's your story, not mine. Go ahead.
Did I tell you that where we had the winding stairway was at Oak Harbor, Ohio?
Hmm.
And Dean was seldom working from home. He was usually off somewhere doing repair work with this great big 18-wheeler, I guess it was, they had that had the equipment in it.
Wow.
So they could mend equipment when they got to whatever state and town they were going to for the government. We left there on April, I'm thinking it was April the 25th or 26th, which was my birthday. It was between Jan and I's birthday, so I'll say the 25th. And we moved into a place in Heath, Ohio, which was a 3-bedroom apartment and full bath on the top floor. The main floor was a living room and a kitchen and eating area equal in size. and a half bath was off the kitchen.
Hmm.
Then the stairs that went to the basement was straight down. Down there was a washer. Finally, I got a washer and dryer, automatic,
All right.
instead of a ringer. And we had purchased a well-used ice chest. No, what do you call that thing?
Cooler.
Um,
Refrigerator.
a big chest for putting food in to freeze it. And right now the word slips my mind. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Deep freeze. Okay. After getting settled, we had to enroll the kids in school. And the kids could walk approximately a full block to school. Betty went to another school on the corner of Highway 79 and the road that went to the base. And at that school was a lady who we became friends with because we attended, well, later in our stay down there, we attended the Bible Baptist Church, and this lady and her husband were quite prominent there at the school. Well, then we lived sure did. Lived on Piranda Drive in Prescott Estates, north of Veneta, on Highway 13, north of Newark, Ohio.
North of Newark, Ohio. Okay.
Once again, we had 3 bedrooms on the main floor, had 2 half stairs going down to the lower level. I think they called it a split level home. And in the lower level was a very big room for using it for, would you believe, the kids putting up igloos and stuff with milk boxes and throwing paper snowballs at one another. And there was also room for a bed downstairs in that room.
All right.
Sorry, I had to answer the phone. Just turned it off. So, yes, we're in Prescott Estates. Three bedrooms and a full bath upstairs and the half bath off the kitchen. Also a full basement for the washer and dryer and the deep freeze. And I had something down there for the kids. I think I had some kind of a rug I put on the floor. And the kids played down there a lot.
Thank you for taking care of us.
And then out on the other side of the wall of the master bedroom down there was the laundry room. And this was our first experience with having a hole in the closet.
Just a second. Where's your audience at? Is it in the clipboard?
I think so.
No, it's the same level as you are. There you go.
Okay, this is going slow because I am forgetting names of places.
Well, that's all right. We'll be taking a break here soon. Right after we have the yellow light, then we're going to have the red light. So you just keep talking. I'll let you know what's going on.
Well, we found out that we were living on Incubator Avenue when we moved into this house. Little did we know that. I do believe we wouldn't have moved there if we'd known all this.
Huh?
There were at least 6 kids on the corner across from us.
That's where I met all my
And
friends.
next door there was 4 kids. Across the street there were 2.
Well, that's where all
And
my
then
friends
there were
were.
4 or 5 in the next one, next to them, and so on and so forth. It
If you
just seemed
moved
to be
out in the
good
middle of a
place to start
cornfield, I would have
family.
never known anybody if we moved out in the middle of a cornfield.
Might have been better off being living in the middle of
Says
a
who?
cornfield.
Why you say that?
Seemed like down the street from us, or a place where I never did go, there was a place that the kids liked to go play, and little did I know how dangerous it was. They went from tree to tree swinging, and they went up and down slopes with their bikes and did all kinds of stuff, and kind of wrecked
Wow.
one bike a little bit. And
Some people have to pay good money for that.
the girls learned to be boys
Yeah,
with all their swinging in the trees.
and they didn't get charged a thing.
Well, if you know what it means when you're speaking and you see a sign that goes up that says yellow, that means next comes a red light. So I'm going to finish up real quick here. After we left this place, after I think it was 5 years, I'm not sure, we moved to Sunset Drive, 795 Sunset Drive.
Yes.
And this time we're living on the top of a hill. And behind us is a slope that goes up even higher, and that's where the woods is. And we are surrounded on 3 sides by a woods.
Cool.
We liked everything but the winter time trying to go up and down that driveway. I'll let it go from now, and we will just say tune in same time tomorrow, same time, same station, and we'll continue the story.